Hey guys, so we've had a lot of people asking us what kind of gear we use while we're on the road. So today we're going to show you what type of equipment we use and why we use it.
So we're going to start off with photography gear first, since we're both full-time photographers. So our main camera that we use is a Nikon D850 with a 16-35 f4 lens. So this is mainly used for our landscape photos and then pictures of us where we want to have a wide angle shot showing the whole scene with us in it.
So everybody has a backup camera. So we have a Nikon D810 as our backup, along with a 70-200 that we use. And we use this a lot for when we want to be more of a focus in an image. So this is that camera that we use. And then we also have a 15-30 lens, and this is a 2.8. We use this a lot for night photography, such as Milky Way. So a lot of the Milky Way stuff that you guys see, this is the lens we use for that.
So moving on, we're going to look at filters next. So we use Format High-Tech 6-stop filters, and we pair this with a circular polarizer, and this is combined with the 16-35 f4 lens. So for those of you that have seen photos of us with waterfalls and wonder how we get that smooth look to it, we use this filter on it, and we set a long exposure, and that will give a nice blur to the waterfall as it moves through the scene. Alright, so the next on the list is our wireless trigger. So we actually just got this right before our Virginia trip, so we haven't used it a ton yet, but this is a Velo wireless remote shutter release, and it's good for up to 300 feet. And we also pair this with the Nikon D850. So instead of setting a 20-second timer running back and forth to take pictures of us, we can go over by a cliff or as far away as we need to get, hit the button, and that'll take the picture on this.
So the next thing we use is our little gig here that we kind of came up with. A professional videographer does use this, which is how we, found out about this. So this does have a monitor on it. This way we can see, our videos in full screen while we're recording. It also has a handle which we hold onto for smoothness in the videos. And another thing too is the Sony A7iii is what we're using to record this video. That's what we use for all our videos on the trip. It also has a Rode mic on it with a dead cat to help with the wind.
Mm-hmm. So with the Sony, what we love about it is that it's so good with image stabilization. So as we take our videos, we can handhold it or use that and not have to worry about any camera shake or minimal camera shake. And it's also 4K, and it can shoot in slow-mo. So the A7iii has been awesome for us. So next on the list, we have our drone. So this is a DJI Mavic 2 Pro, and we both have our own Mavic 2s and fly this for a variety of stuff, whether it's for our businesses or for flying it for blogging. This thing is seen all over the world, from Indonesia to Iceland to all over the US. And what we love about this one is that it shoots 4K, and as you can see, it's nice and portable when it's folded up. So Sarah has a backpack that we can put it in, and we can take it on a hike and fly it wherever we need to.
So next that we have on the list is a 5 terabyte. Let me start that over. So next on the list we have a 5 terabyte hard drive. This is Western Digital. We just got these this year. Last time we were using some other kind of hard drives. But with as much traveling as we do, these come in handy, especially for backing up all our stuff.
Mm-hmm. So we shoot terabytes and terabytes of video footage, especially in 4K. So knock on wood, Western Digital has been awesome for us, and at least with 5 terabytes we can get a lot out of it. Mm-hmm. And then for more camera gear, we've got our Manfrotto tripod. So this is a travel tripod that folds down pretty nice and compact. So we can put this on our backpacks, fit it in luggage bags for planes, and it's been working really well for us because it's lightweight, and when we're doing 10-mile hikes, weight makes a huge difference.
Mm-hmm. So next we have the OSMO. So a lot of people use the GoPros, but this is a new thing too. So the OSMO, it shoots in 4K. We haven't used it a ton yet since we just got it, but we do use it putting it on vehicles. There's also the harnesses that you can use, so you can use it on hikes and whatnot. So it does come with a case, and you can take it out and put it in. It's just like a GoPro.
So we've just got a couple things left. So next we have a power pack here. So this is what we use to charge up all of our stuff on the road when we can. So our 2019 Dodge Ram 1500 has outlets in it. So we can actually plug in our camera gear, from drones to this pack to charge it up. Anything that we really need to charge, but we also like to have this as a backup so we're not always using the truck battery, since our truck actually charges the camper when we're driving too. So this is a pretty big pack. We can use it to charge our phones up and some small gear, but it's mainly for when we have to do big hikes or travel around. This comes in handy for that, since it's big but it's not too big.
Yep. So next we have headlamps. So we both have our own headlamp. And these are 1800 lumens. They're 8 LEDs, and we got them on Amazon for $20. And these things have worked like charms for us. So we take this on hikes all the time, especially if we're doing night photography. We also do light painting with this too for night photography. So these have definitely been a very good investment, even though, I mean, Amazon, they're super cheap.
Yeah, I think they're about $20 on Amazon.
So they do come with a battery that's rechargeable. So you pretty much just recharge that and you're good to go.
I believe it's a USB too, so you can even use it in your vehicle if you have a newer vehicle with a USB port in it, or just use a device like this, and then that will charge these up. Alright, and then the last big thing that we've got is we both love our MacBooks. So we got MacBooks about a year ago or so. And these are the new 16-inch versions that have worked awesome for us. We've always had issues with our previous Windows computers where if we're working with 4K videos or anything else, big files, they would slow down and keep slowing down. And with the resolution on this for the screen display, with the Retina display, it's worked awesome for putting all of our videos together where we haven't had to wait and watch a spinning wheel for things to load. So nice and light, small and compact, and it works well for traveling.
We both also use Adobe Photoshop. We just pay the subscription, so we have the current Adobe. And then we also use Final Cut Pro to edit all our videos. And the next thing we have is bear spray. So we do a lot of hiking. We're out in the wilderness. There's not a lot of people around. So we always have bear spray with us. This one also does light up at night too, so or glows, I guess, in the dark, and then it just comes ready. So this
just
is
to be safe.
Yep. You never know.
Yep. And I think the last thing we really got is probably the newest equipment for both of us, our backpacks. So Sarah, if you want to talk about yours.
Yep. So I got the Osprey. This is a 65 liter, and I got the red one just because we like colors that stand out for photos. And like I said, it's new to us yet as far as backpacks go. Pretty much we've only used our camera backpacks, but with the big hikes that we have coming up, we knew we needed something better. So this one has multiple flaps in it, and we all are going to be doing a video shortly coming up on a review on our backpacks that we just bought.
So one thing that's important with backpacks is you can't just look at a backpack and go, that one looks cooler, I like that color, let's buy that one. We actually went to REI and got fitted, and the original backpacks that we went in for, well, let's just say we didn't walk out with them because they did not fit our bodies right. So, for example, I love the red color. I think it's awesome because it'll stand out in pictures. But I went with a Deuter backpack, a different brand, because this fit my body better than Osprey did.
So with this one too, this does have the anti-gravity system on the back, as you can see, which is something that I love. Some people love it, some people hate it, but it's one thing that I thought was really neat about this.
So with that one, at least with the anti-gravity system, it'll help your back have some air so it can breathe a little better. So nobody wants to have a bunch of back sweat when you're hiking. That works. Versus like this one does not have that, but they have their own version of something similar to that. So this one will also allow air to go in between your back so you can breathe on the long hikes. And then this one is also 65 liters plus 10, they call it. So this top part expands here, so it'll actually become 75 liters. So I mainly carry a lot of the camera gear on the hikes, but when it comes time to do some of our long hikes, like 20 miles plus this coming winter, we will each be having this with minimal camera gear and everything we need to survive.
Another thing too with Deuter is that it's not popular in the U.S., but out of country, that is the most popular bag.
Yep, so if you go to any other countries, nobody has heard of Osprey, but it's whatever fits you best. So there's so many brands out there, it's all about what fits your body.
So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our video on what we have for gear and why we use it. If you have any questions, you can always comment and let us know, and we'll be happy to answer your questions.
So yeah, feel free to follow our adventures. We're about to hit the road for 178 days for those of you that are watching this video right as it comes out. And yeah, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe on our stuff, and we hope to see you soon.